I have but one question for the great one, Mark Levin. I, one Sir Grove, have but one question for Mark Levin, the great one. Mark, Mr. Levin, out of respect, who the fuck runs the United States Department of Justice, i.e. Justice Department? Who the fuck is behind what is supposed to be our United States Department of Justice? Who the fuck really, truly, honestly runs that shit? That's my question. And by the way, Mark, as a Levinite myself, one Sir Grove, rapper, entrepreneur, researcher, analyst, developer, I respect everything you do. You and I had a conversation. We were talking about laser warfare. And, well, I brought up the notion of laser warfare because I was also talking about and alluding to the notion of China's aggression and how the game changer with regard to China and North Korea was and is laser warfare. And I understand that at the time, politically, the climate-wise, politically speaking, that was a bit of an abstract, I suppose, notion for your audience at the time. But now I have recently, as of late, heard you actually touch upon that. I am excited that you have decided to be open about advanced technology on your show and how it plays a part and a role in modern warfare. And I know that John Batchelor, who comes on later than you, he has, in the past year that I've observed, he's also talked about advanced modern warfare and the intel community and different developments in terms of countermeasures, weapons, Chinese aggression, Russian aggression, North Korean aggression, etc., and so forth. So the Justice Department of the United States, who the fuck runs that shit? Now, rhetorically, this is for everyone, including, of course, Mark Levin. Why is it, and again, this is not an actual question, this is rhetorical, second part of this presentation. It started with a question. I'm asking a question, but I've already answered it in that, why is it that Republicans, conservatives, Republicans, those of us on the right, why is it that we, the Republic, do not go after rogues in our government with the same amount of zeal that rogues in our government go against our country, the United States of America, and our institutions, and our Constitution, and our constitutional rights? Because rogues, with their double standards and their special privileges that they believe in their minds are special privileges that apply to them and them only, they have their own law that they have created for themselves that has nothing to do with our United States Constitution, Declaration of Independence, Bill of Rights. They have essentially declared themselves to be sovereign within the United States, and they believe themselves to be immune from prosecution. And the Republic has not gone after who do nothing but undermine, seek to undermine, and who seek to thwart the efforts of capitalism and our United States government, America itself, to unseat our president and our institutions. These foes within our government go after our elected officials, government officials, agents of our government, military personnel, officers of the law, municipal governments, state governments, federal governments. These foes within our government go after those representative of the Republic. And they do so with great zeal. Again, rhetorically, why is it that we, the Republic, do not go after those enemies of our country with the same zeal. Who the fuck runs, and this is a question, who the fuck really, truly, honestly runs our United States Department of so-called Justice? Who the fuck is it? It's obviously a group of persons who have rigged up the system. There has to be a finite number of said foes, said persons. There has to be a hierarchy. There has to be a list of fucking names. And these persons have been letting off the likes of everyone in deep state. Need I even mention names in terms of who's been let off? Every time they commit crimes, federal crimes, state crimes, local crimes, high crimes, they get off. At the same time, not only are they committing these crimes, local, state, federal crimes, in violation of laws of the land, not only are they committing crimes and continuing to be in the commission of crimes, they are in the hypocritical system that they have created whereby there are these double standards and these special privileges that they have given themselves. They are not only committing crimes, high crimes, and treason, but they are going after agents and representatives of our republic, government, with great zeal. Why is it, how is it that they have not been apprehended and prosecuted? Because the current Justice Department is rigged to let themselves off the hook. How is it that we have not turned the tables on them thus far? Surely we outnumber them. So why is it? Why is it? Is it because they are so deeply entrenched and they have all the fucking passcodes, all the passwords, all the keys, all the access cards to all the different files and all the surveillance like the Stasi and the Nazis did? The Stasis of East Germany, Eastern Europe. They just have so much dirt on everyone else. And they're the ones that have the keys to all the different passageways and gateways and pathways and corridors and alcoves and basements and attics and upper and lower and middle spaces because they have the fucking keys. Who gave them the motherfucking keys? I understand. I know. This part is rhetorical. J. Edgar Hoover. J. Edgar Hoover. How is it that with our military might, men and women and men who fight for freedom in this great country of ours, these diabolical foes have been in control of our United States Department of Justice, giving themselves, said foes, giving themselves their own special privileges and above the law statuses. Status as a collective, as a whole. Cabal. Fifth column within our government, deep state. How is it that they have not been infiltrated by the Republic and replaced, supplanted with our actual government? Anyway, it's time to turn the tables. It really is time to turn the tables. The situation is as stated and as mentioned. The outcome of the John Durham investigation will be hopefully a game changer. Hopefully Mr. Durham will go after these foes with the same, if not more zeal, same amount, if not more zeal, than the actual perpetrators themselves. And hopefully justice will be served. We'll fucking see, man. We'll see with John Durham. I have faith in John Durham as the information has been presented to me by sources. I'll just have to wait and see, man, how it fucking turns out. I do honestly have to say that the investigation has gone on for far too long, in my opinion. It just absolutely fucking has. I understand that John Durham is a force to be reckoned with, and he's a dude that people really, truly don't want to fuck with. And I've seen his accomplishments. I've read his track record, and I'm aware of it. And I understand. And evildoers in this country who are part of the type of shit that I have described, they really don't want to be in his fucking crosshairs. They don't want to be in his investigative crosshairs. They really do not. Because they will end up in some fucked up places. The only problem that I have with the whole debacle is that it's taken far too long. And Americans as a whole, those of us who support Donald Trump, the fact that it has taken as long as it has, it just really fucking shows how lackadaisical some on the Republican conservative right of the spectrum have been. Because this shit should have never gone on as long as it has. Robert Mueller with his Nazi door knocking, railroading, kangaroo court, witch hunt is reminiscent of Nazi Germany. Nothing short of being reminiscent of Nazi Germany. And he came up fucking empty-handed, but nonetheless, tens of millions of dollars in taxpayer money spent for complete and total fucking nonsense. Charlatan operations. They knew the shit was fake. He knew it was fake. He still conducted the investigation, despite the fact that he determined that there was no collusion. He knew there was no collusion from the very fucking beginning. And then plays the role like he has some type of memory issue. He doesn't have a memory issue. It's too convenient. It's too convenient that just as he's concluding his fake investigation, he doesn't remember. Yeah, just like he conducted the investigation knowing that what he was doing was wrong and unconstitutional and illegal in the fucking first place. That's number one. Number two, he conducted the investigation that was a fake investigation. That's number two. He still fucking did the shit that he did, knowing that it was reminiscent of Nazi Germany and a highly fucking unconstitutional illegal. And then number three, that's the number after two. Number three, just as he's giving information to folks in government regarding his fake investigation, all of a sudden he doesn't fucking remember jack shit. John Durham and others in our government should have shut the thing down a long fucking time ago. Should have shut it down from the very beginning. Surely we have surveillance, observers, plants, surveillance, people inside networks who knew from the very beginning that Robert Mueller knew that this shit was fucking fake. That's when the Republic should have shut it down. Hey, dude. Hey, Robert Mueller. Yeah, you're FBI, right, bitch? Yeah, you're deep state, right? Right? Okay? So you know what you're doing is fake and it's unconstitutional and illegal, right? Okay, well then you're under arrest, dude. You're under arrest for carrying out Nazi witch hunts in America. You're under fucking arrest. Your shit shut down. You can't do this. You know there's no collusion. You're under fucking arrest. They should have all been arrested. All of them. All of them should have been under arrest by now. James Comey laughing at the Republic. Eric Holder, Obama laughing. Nancy Pelosi laughing. It's all a big fucking game to them. While they go after citizens of the Republic. Nazi door knocking. Hello? Did you get the fucking warning yet? Did the red flag go up for you yet? Did you see the warning signs and indicators yet? Right, I know. You say never again, right? You say never again, right? Wrong. Because it's happening right in front of your fucking faces again. And Again, I have asked the question from the outset. Who the fuck runs our United States Department of motherfucking so-called justice? I'm one Sir Grove.